I'm Don Shipman. For some Springfield residents, getting to and from work and to and from school, it's still a challenge tonight, a full week after our first major snowstorm.
Tonight, many of those people took their concerns to City Hall. They want to know why their street is still a snowy, icy mess.
And right now, a live look at Garfield Street in Springfield. City councilors use this street as an example of residential side streets not being properly maintained. If you drive down this street and many others like it, your car is bouncing around just like this. The street is still covered with some snow and a lot of ice, and people who live on these side streets packed Springfield City Hall tonight to voice their concerns to the head of the DPW. One by one, city residents lined up to express their outrage over the condition of city streets in Springfield.
If you go to other communities that are around and surrounding Springfield, you see that their streets are nice and plowed.
Our streets are about 3 feet out on one side and about 4 feet out on the other from the curb, which makes Crest Street pretty much down to one lane.
City councilors and the head of Springfield Department of Public Works heard from more than a dozen city residents. Many of them had the same concerns as many 22 News viewers who flooded our newsroom with pictures and video of side streets that were impacted by the snow. Some worried about emergency vehicles being able to travel down their street.
Hypothetically, if some people are in need of their services, how are they going to get there in a timely fashion?
Others said the season's first snowfall wasn't much different from other storms last year.
It's time that we brought some attention to this situation because it's dealing with the safety again of our children, getting back and forth to school, as well as people being able to efficiently get to work.
We can understand that the way the roads, specifically those residential roads right now, it's not acceptable.
Well, it's about 25% of them, really, because we went out and we've done an evaluation and we got our guys driving around, and it's, about 25% of them. And as I said in the meeting, it's basically the ones that were at the end. There was the ones that have a lot of, cars parked on them, but it was basically the roads at the end of the storm once they were all driven on. And, those are the ones we're concentrating on right now.
All right, back live on Garfield Street in Springfield, and Councilor Orlando Ramos asked Signoli if the DPW needed more money, and he said no, they don't, but he did admit that his department needs more independent contractors to help with that snow removal. The city plans to continue holding meetings like that one in an effort to avoid this from happening in the future.